Hey guys, Pal here, episode 5 of Railworld. Hope you're all doing well. So, I'm looking at what we've got here. We've got a steady supply of iron. We're making, what, 200 a minute? I think that's fairly respectable. I know other people could be doing more, but I think that's enough to get us started. So, I'm trying to have a think about what to do next. And obviously I've got something super simple set up here. What I'm probably going to try and do is get copper, get all the copper automated as well, just so I just get another little one of these, so I get sort of 200 copper a minute, just as a starting point, and then really try and push for getting automated stuff, so getting this set up, getting research set up. I always get usually quite bad for hitting up research and sort of going over the top. So let's try and get it so we've got something set up for copper. Because at the moment we're not actually producing any copper whatsoever, which is not ideal. Well, I mean, we perhaps don't need to produce copper, even though I've just picked up, what, like 1,000? Oh, and I've got all this ore stuck in my inventory, which I don't really want. We also have quite a distinct lack of... okay, so I've still got quite a distinct lack of belt. So let's try and get some belt down. So that should keep that taken over quite nicely. Got 200 of you, got 50 of you. Not really using you as well as I could be, if I'm honest. That's a bit nicer, isn't it? So 2, 3. Yeah, I'm taking my time with this. I could be racing for it a lot more than I am, but you know what? I'm having fun. I'll be honest. Except I'm not making the most progress in the world, not making the quickest progress in the world, but I'm having fun. I'm hoping you guys, whoever is watching this, are as well. It's just one of those. You do Factorio. It's nice to just sit down, chill, do a little bit of casual playing. It's not like you're going to play like StarCraft. I've not played in years. I remember playing the end of Wings of Liberty back when, it's probably its peak. When would you say StarCraft's peak was? Well, it's not at the moment, is it? Let's be honest. StarCraft's a little bit dead in the water, is my understanding of the current situation, which is a shame because okay, saying it's a fun game is the wrong way of looking at it. StarCraft is super competitive. You don't really... I'm not going to say you don't play it to have a laugh, because you can have a laugh while playing it. It's just... it's difficult to. It's also incredibly infuriating at times, but that is what it is. I'm probably going to try and chuck this in down here. Yeah, I'm probably going to chuck it in down here. So I need one of these and one of these. But yeah, I mean, the RTS genre is in a very strange place, isn't it? We've got things like, well, it's just not really there anymore. StarCraft used to be the biggest esports. Well, Brood War was, and then SE2 took over, but then SE2 died. Really, it's nothing compared to what it used to be like in terms of like players, viewers, all that. It's kind of sad to see, but then you look at that and go, well, hang on, Brood War still going strong. Well, strong enough. I might be chatting complete rubbish at this point. I'm so out of that loop. But here's what it is. Clearly not got anything on Factorio. 2, 4, 5, 2, 5. So if I do this and this, that's the wrong one. I remember the first time I played Factorio, I ended up deciding in my infinite wisdom that what I really needed was a main belt that looped. So I can't really remember what the logic on that was, if I'm honest. But I was just like, I need a main belt that loops. So if something gets missed first time, then it just, it just loops back around. You don't end up with it backing up at the end, which sounds good in theory. It doesn't sound unreasonable. I can't remember what I'm going over here for. Probably you. It doesn't sound unreasonable till you realise that actually it means you have rubbish throughput. So I ended up with a massive loop and just everything getting added in the same place. So throughput just sort of gave up halfway around the loop. And because I didn't really appreciate how all the mechanics of like throughput worked, which sounds really daft, it's really obvious when you actually just sit back and look at it. I just kept on throwing more and more furnace lines in the same place, which just meant that one place just didn't have the belt throughput to actually just get onto the main bus. I just remember getting more and more annoyed, like, why is this not working? Oh, I'm out of flipping stone. Right, time to go and find that one little patch that I can see in the forest. I'm sure no, there it is. Again, I could mine it from here, but that feels really cheatsy. I do accept I'm saying that while using far reach, so I sound like a bit of a hypocrite. But that looked weird. It looked a bit like a banana flying around. Turn around and go, yeah, chatting rubbish. But yeah, it's funny how things change, because I remember I used to play StarCraft and that all the time, but did I really enjoy it? I mean, yes, like maybe it was a challenge, but it wasn't a game that you played to relax. Not like this. Like this is a sit back and chill. Like, except there are gonna be times in this game where I'm gonna freak out when we like run into a huge sort of biters or something and sort of panic. But you never played it to relax. You were always constantly on edge. Like, just remember the last RTS I think I played with StarCraft, so like Dawn of War. And if you played Dawn of War and you played StarCraft, you know that those are two very, very different games. But then I guess They Are Billions come out recently, and that's done really well. When they said they had to come out of early release, or pre-alpha, 6 months early because of interest. There's clear demand for it, but I mean that game looks fun. There's always one because I remember reading an article online about midway through last year talking about the joys of castling, and They Are Billions is essentially just how well can you castle? Like, can you castle well enough to survive? And it just looks like there's an entire game based around that, so that looks really fun. So I might give that a shot at some point. But it looks like actually a surprisingly hard game. Like, which might sound silly to some, because it's clearly a hard game, because there are literally billions of AI bad guys who want to just, well, kill you. I guess I don't really know what the motivation is. I think it's just a kill for the sake of being killed, which is a bit of a shame, really, because it's a bit of a, I guess, a bit of a letdown, I guess. It's like one of those generic film things where you have a bad guy. Well, why are they bad? Well, just because they are. Oh, well, okay then. I missed the same flipping one again, didn't I? But yeah, it just feels like there's... Well, I guess I'm overthinking it. It's a game that's only just, been released. I'm sure there's some element of, lore to it that I'm just not aware of. Or maybe there isn't. Maybe they've just gone, nah, all we want is a really simple RTS. Except it looks messy, but I want it to be symmetric. Petty as that sounds, we will have symmetry. I'm also going to use this as an opportunity to empty my inventory as much copper ore as possible, and as much coal as possible. Right, that looks a lot nicer, a lot better. So what we're going to do is we're going to whack you down there. Actually need another splitter, and we are going to have that. Of course, I've managed to do that perfectly, so it doesn't work. Again, if I keep preaching to myself it's only temporary, I might be okay with it. So that feeds into there, that feeds into there. So let's get another one of these. Again, this coal line's probably going to end up with throughput issues, but I'm sure it'll be alright. Ah, hooray, I actually managed to get that one right. We'll gloss over the fact that this should probably be up here, because otherwise I'm going to... it doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. Definitely overthinking that. Now there we go. We got coal automated. It's coal automated? We haven't got coal automated. Well, we have got coal automated, but this isn't it. We've now got copper. Nice little supply of copper. I feel like I've missed something. Oh, well, I'm sure someone will point it out eventually. Again, this iron's not going down, but then it shouldn't go down because they're basically equal. Well, no, it should go down a little bit. Might be able to double production on that. Don't want to do that though. It's not going to hurt, is it? I mean, this is essentially back up. Basically, just a buffer. Because all I'm going to do is I'm going to have 3 inserters going out this way and this way that then do it back in. Well, that's a brilliant description of what they're going to do. But basically, this is a little buffer, so hopefully we're going to try and get... we can clearly see that it's not 1 throughput, because in order to get 1 yellow belt packed, I think you need something like 47. I think it's something like 47 stone furnaces. So I mean, I'm not naive enough to think we're going to be at that point, because these are literally just here as an initial setup. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably have quite a long lead in. So let's just quickly check, see how we're doing. Yeah, so we've got about 200 of these. We're not actually producing any copper. Oh, that's because this is full, because this is clearing the backlog from my inventory. So what we're probably going to do is grab a load of these. Yep, that's a good start. Start when you actually have what you want. Because in my head, what I'm aiming for, it probably means these took the wrong way around, but I want, essentially, that's the wrong button, I want to press the right button. I'm going to have something like this. I could just use, nope. Oh, I clearly don't remember the button. We're going to have like 4 rows of iron, 4 rows of copper, probably 2 rows of steel, and then other crap further down. Then we're going to have all of our production off of this. That's the objective. Now, except this is probably going to get reworked to be iron. And we're probably going to end up just with iron coming in up here, which I should probably actually just do now, which is annoying because I've literally just put it down and within 20 minutes decided actually that furnace block is not really what I want. That's what you do in Factorio, isn't it? You build something and you go, actually, you know what? That's not quite what I fancied, not quite what I had in mind. That's true of every game like this, isn't it? Where you just go, well, it's what I thought I wanted. Sorry about that. I need to take a little quick drink. Yeah, so I think that's kind of where I want my main bus to be. Does it give enough room for steel? Well, I mean, steel just double background on itself. Because if it's 13 furnaces to... No, it's not 13 furnaces to get through, but like 14, isn't it? Oh, I can't remember. How quickly. Again, I know I have Hell mod and could do it that way, but I mean, where's the fun in that? So it takes 3.5 seconds. Yeah, it actually does. So if it's 3.5 seconds to make 1 copper ore, and each yellow belt has a throughput of 13. You need 13 times 3.5, which is about 47. Crikey. So this can actually get supposedly a lot longer, which is crazy to me, really. Do I even want to think about how much that's going to have to increase? Right, looks like we're going to go and have to mine some stone, boys. I like how the uranium glows. I was like, I don't know where I am, it's really dark. Oh wait, wait, glowing green light. Can only be one thing. Uranium. So let's get mining. You know, I should just clear this area out and put some electric miners down. That's what I should do. I mean, I'll do that while I'm doing this. Do I have any cogs? And by cogs I mean gear wheels. I do not. How upsetting. Just have no iron in my inventory. No, I do. Hooray! So if I put 2, 3, 4, that should give us enough for that much. If I do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, that should automate some of that for us. Again, I will do research, I promise. So is that keeping up? I feel like that's not keeping up, but again, that's not unexpected, because we've clearly got a deficit of about 16. Is what it is. Now, what am I going to do? Okay, I'm probably going to move power up here. Really thinking about it. Yeah, but I just put that in, and you all saw how torturous that was to watch. But I mean, if I clear the area properly this time, I guess I'll actually be able to see what's going on. Yeah, we're going to end up moving power up here just so the stone has clear throughput from the left hand side to the right. Because I think that's what, I think that's what I'm going to end up with. All the ore down to the bottom here. I know it's going to look long-winded and convoluted, but I'm probably going to bring it up here and around just so it pulls in nicely. So I'll probably come up here. There's a lot of iron. We definitely need more coal. This is a problem. A distinct lack of coal. Which we clearly are going to have to work on, because that's what we're going to run out of first. Though, I mean, we've got all this wood. I mean, there's a lot of wood around. It's just inconvenient to get. That's the thing. Wow, that sounds worse out loud than I thought it would. I'm not actually sure why I'm clearing this part. So I think leave the power as it is at the moment. What we'll do is we'll leave that running. After we've got all this set up, we'll then expand the power, because at the moment it's not an issue. I accept once I put all the automation down on the main bus, then power's going to be a massive issue. But I'm going to call that future me's problem. Good luck, future me. You're probably going to need it. So let's get all this. Oh, standing on coal. I literally can't see this damn forest. Yeah, I'm literally standing on coal. I'm going to have to clear it out a little bit anyway, just to get the miners down. Clearing out some space. So I'm probably not going to go overboard in this one. Probably only going to have like 4 or so miners, I reckon. Right, if I get rid of you, put you down. Get 1, 2, 3, 4. Just give me a nice little, nothing too fancy, just get some stone on. And So that's them. Oh, it looks really weird hitting a tree from quite far away. I swear, officer, I thought that tree was closer than it was. Clearing some space. This is how every Factorio game starts. Or every Factorio... Ooh! Didn't notice that. That might be a bit of a pain to get through, actually. Like this here. I can walk over it fine, but... Can I belt over it? No, so I have to come... Ah! Tarnation. The perfect plan has been ruined. And with that, guys, I'm actually going to call it an episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you haven't enjoyed it, let me know. Let me know why. What can I be doing better? What would you have done in this situation? Again, probably quite a lot differently. But anyway, with that, thanks very much for watching. Bye.